As we enter an unprecedented chapter in American history, and yes, the word unprecedented is going to get used all the time, but this is a case where there's no other word to choose. We're going down. Where we're going, there are no roads. Former president is now criminally charged for trying to overturn a presidential election he lost, even as he remains the overwhelming frontrunner to be his party's nominee for the next presidential election. It's the greatest stress test this country has faced, arguably, in over a century. Federal grand jury indicted Donald Trump yesterday afternoon as part of special counsel Jack Smith's investigation into January 6th and interference in the 2020 election. Trump was charged with 4 criminal counts: conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, obstruction of an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding, and conspiracy against rights, essentially the rights of those who voted. Unlike the special counsel's previous indictment tied to classified documents, this time, Mr. Trump is being charged for conduct while he was in office. And unlike the last indictment, this one was publicly released for everyone to see almost immediately.
The attack on our nation's capital on January 6th, 2021, was an unprecedented assault on the seat of American democracy. As described in the indictment, it was fueled by lies. Lies by the defendant targeted at obstructing a bedrock function of the U.S. government, the nation's process of collecting, counting, and certifying the results of the presidential election.
The scope of the conspiracy as laid out in the indictment is wide-ranging and sweeping. The indictment refers to 6 unnamed and unindicted co-conspirators who allegedly assisted Trump in his efforts to overturn the election and stay in power. Based on their descriptions, they appear to be Trump attorneys Rudy Giuliani, John Eastman, who, of course, was the one trying to convince Mike Pence to obstruct the election returns, Sidney Powell, as well as former Justice Department official Jeffrey Clark, and another attorney, Kenneth Chesbrough, also appears to be alleged co-conspirator number 5. We don't quite know who the 6th one is. Smith alleges former president and his co-conspirators targeted 7 states he lost with a scheme to change their electoral votes through fake electors. One of the alleged co-conspirators even used the term fake electors to refer to them. The indictment lays out an instance after instance where Trump's hand-picked advisors in the Justice Department, the White House, and his own campaign repeatedly told him he'd lost, and they repeatedly debunked a specific conspiracy theory he would utter to them, whether it was one about Georgia, one about Michigan, one about Pennsylvania, etc. In other words, Trump knew he was lying and acting corruptly. He certainly was told what he was doing was breaking the law. It also alleges Trump tried to exploit the violence on January 6th as he remained intent on clinging to power. Of course, charging him with inciting the insurrection did not make it into this indictment. This morning, in a sit-down with NBC's Savannah Guthrie, Trump's attorney tried to argue that his client's conduct was protected by the First Amendment.
This is the first time that the First Amendment has been criminalized. It's the first time that a sitting president is attacking a political opponent on First Amendment grounds and basically making a criminal to state your position and to engage in political advocacy.
I've got to give you a little time out on that one because, of course,
we've never seen that before.
Well, the indictment specifically says that the president has a First Amendment right to speech.
Yes.
He even has a First Amendment right to lie. It says it right here.
Absolutely.
This indictment is criminalizing conduct, not speech.
Trump is set to be arraigned in Washington 24 hours from right now. But what happens then? When will he stand trial? Will he stand trial? What happens to the co-conspirators? Will any of them flip? Will any of them eventually get indicted? And, of course, there's the Republican primary and perhaps the general election.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.